Sometimes the words we never send become the ones that echo the loudest. She typed the message 3 times that night, backspaced every word, then stared at the blinking cursor as if it could change the past. By sunrise, he was gone, and the text she never sent became the last message he never received.
StorySphere, where every story breathes.
London, early autumn. The city lay half asleep, wrapped in mist. Annabelle sat by her window, coffee untouched, scrolling through old messages she couldn't bring herself to delete. Tom's last text, "Are you okay?" She never replied. Silence filled the room as the city hummed below, a quiet echo of all the words left unsaid. 3 years earlier, in Brighton, they met in a small bookstore. She sought poetry, he lingered in philosophy. Their hands brushed over the same worn spine. Their first hello was quiet, almost shy, yet unforgettable. They built a love not with fire, but gentle rain, subtle and steady. Life slowly intruded. Jobs, distance, silence. He texted, "Miss you." She replied with a heart emoji. Words became fewer, glances became rarer. Love didn't die, it simply went quiet. And the silence between them grew heavier each day. Annabelle remembered their walks along the Brighton pier. He would make her laugh at small absurd things. She loved the curve of his smile, the warmth in his eyes. They shared quiet dinners, rainy afternoons in bookstores, coffee shops filled with old jazz music. Every memory was a thread that tied her heart to his. Work and obligations slowly chipped away at their closeness. Messages delayed, calls missed. The love that once needed nothing now required constant maintenance. They tried, but the distance was invisible and unrelenting. Sometimes love isn't lost in a grand gesture. It fades in tiny silences. On a rainy Friday evening, Tom left work early to surprise her. On the motorway, a slick road took everything from her. The call came late at night. The words were brief, almost unreal. "There's been an accident." One life ended, another shattered. At the hospital, she saw his phone, glowing in a plastic bag. Her unsent message hovered there. "Tom, I'm sorry, I still love you." That text, never delivered, became the echo she carried forever. Months passed. Annabelle began writing letters she would never send. Each one released a memory, a regret, a confession. Healing wasn't moving on. It was learning to live with echoes. Writing became her ritual, the letters a mirror of the love she couldn't reclaim. On the anniversary of his passing, Annabelle returned to the Brighton pier. The wind carried salt and memory. The tide whispered forgiveness. She spoke into the waves. "I'm sorry I never sent the message, but I hope you knew." And for the first time in months, she felt a gentle peace. Annabelle returned home, placed her phone on the nightstand. She opened her draft, took a deep breath, and pressed send. The message, "I still love you," the weight lifted, not because he would see it, but because she finally freed herself from the silence. Sometimes the words we finally speak are the ones that heal us most. Don't forget to like, share, and support StorySphere by Champion by pressing the subscribe button today for more cinematic stories that heals.
StorySphere, where every story lives on.